This Is My Spacesuit is a space-inspired fashion brand that educates and inspires anyone to blast off. The company launched after NASA canceled its all-female space mission because it did not have a spacesuit that fit a female astronaut. This Is My Spacesuit has been teaching workshops since August to teach how to empower anyone to blast off through all things creative, fashion design, wearable tech, and more. The brand has traveled the world teaching workshops with new organizations and brands to places such as Ghana, Eswatini, and Milan. Get ready to blast off today. Hi everyone, and welcome to This Is My Spacesuit. This Is My Spacesuit is a space-inspired fashion brand that educates and inspires anyone to blast off. So the core of the mission, what you need to leave here with, is that anyone can blast off, and I'm excited to share exactly what that means. So this is who's on the mission. I'm Shoshana Swell, and I'm about to graduate in May 2020, where I'll be working on this full-time afterwards. And I studied information science and performing media arts at Cornell. So the company was inspired by a specific event when NASA canceled their all-female space mission because they didn't have a spacesuit that fit a female astronaut. So this was very frustrating to me and many others. So I wanted to try to create a positive change and experience out of this. So I tried to think about what people interact with every day, and that is clothing. So I turned to fashion to try to solve this problem. And the first two products that were launched was a t-shirt and a crew neck. So this was the first part of the mission. I've always, around the journey, been focusing on building physical and digital experiences. So when the brand officially launched, it was launched in a pop-up store that was space-inspired, had interactive elements to it. And then later that night, I launched the online store, which allowed anyone across the United States to buy a spacesuit. And that's currently how we ship out the products today. So the brand has created a lot of traction, a lot of crazy things have happened with it. And one of them is that NASA invited the brand to their rocket launch at Kennedy Space Center. You can see even here a picture of one of NASA's astronauts has a spacesuit and thought it was the coolest thing and better than his spacesuit. So along the way, I've launched more clothing collections as well. And this was the second collection that launched in November. So there's a big focus on education within the brand and really trying to turn to how to teach people how to blast off. So in August 2019, the first workshops were launched where there were weekly workshops at Cornell, teaching anything from fashion design to wearable tech to general all things creative. So this is an overview of what's happened so far. So taught 17 workshops at Cornell, one in Eswatini, one in Ghana, and two in Milan. So let's talk a little bit about what happened with all these. So in general, on a big scheme, the company is split into two parts. One of them is focused on clothing to really create this brand recognition and create these products that are empowering for anyone to wear. The other part is focused on the workshops. So this is all about teaching introductory skills and trying to build this physical community of people around the world. So this was the first partnership. So this was with an organization called Code Freak, and basically brought wearable tech and fashion design workshops to Ghana and Eswatini in January 2020. So I got to teach over 500 students, and a lot of these students were very inspired to pursue computer science in general, more creative fields. So additionally, we've continued mentorship with a lot of these school programs as well. So the next journey was to Milan Fashion Week. So I taught two workshops at Milan Fashion Week, just thinking of Milan Fashion Week as being one of the most exclusive events in the world and trying to create an inclusive community for anyone, regardless of skill level, to come and learn together. So we worked with She Tech, We Make a Makerspace in Milan, and the Fashion Technology Accelerator program to really make all of this happen. So a lot of crazy moments happened in Milan and just in general always. One of the biggest things was that the two workshops were sold out. So this was the first time really testing this new revenue model where you could sell tickets for the workshops. So even across the world where we didn't have a community, people were very interested in this. Additional crazy things happened in the media, and it was the only workshop to be placed on the official Fashion Week calendar right next to Prada and Gucci. So what's up? So the future is very bright, and this is some things that are in what's the future and what's next in our galaxy. So right now we're continuing these workshops virtually as the world transitions to this virtual world. Additionally, we're launching a lot of new secret projects and products that focus on the clothing and the workshop side of the company. And additionally, looking for future partnerships with other brands and organizations that align with the mission. So thank you everyone for listening to this presentation. If you're interested in partnering or would like to check out any of the products, you can find everything at This Is My Spacesuit. Thank you. Bye.